start at the top, we've got the majors have pulling back in general. I'm going to just try and zoom in a touch so you can see that a bit better. So Bitcoin's obviously down 6%, ETH's down 4.5%, Solana's down 10%. So majors are down across the board. Not just the majors, all those other ones that we just mentioned that have moved in the past 7 days or so are also down. Cardano, Tron, Avalanche, all down double digits actually in percentage terms. Polkadot down 12%, which had been up 50% in the last week or so. So the majors are down. The main memes are down as well. Doge is down 10, Pepe's down 9, WIF's down 5, Bonk's down 11. Mentioned it at the top of the show. That's kind of the same story for all the major memes as well. However, I wrote this post earlier today, and it's been something I've been thinking about. A lot of other people have been talking about it on the timeline. I know Legendary's been involved in this ecosystem. I've been in it for maybe a week or so as well. Saw Zeneca posting about Base a lot. What I've just noticed in the midst of all of that more negative stuff across the board elsewhere, memes on Base and AI adjacent stuff on Base is showing incredible strength right now. So what I've written here is that memes are down, but there's some real strength in this market on Base, especially with the AI crossover. AI XBT is nearing its all-time high at 81 million, and that's plus 70% in 24 hours. So in the last 24 hours, when everyone else is down, AI XBT is up 70, and that's about a 3x in the week. That's that bot that's on Twitter kind of commenting on doing various research. You can ask it questions. It will give you analysis on different protocols and things like that. You've got Clanker near an all-time high. If you're not familiar with Clanker yet, Clanker is basically like the pump fun for Base. And that's up 58% in the last 24 hours and up about 8%, up about 8x in the last week. And then you've got Virtuals nearing its all-time high at 292 million. That's up 10% in the last 24 hours and up around 50% in the last week. Virtuals is that protocol where we had the founder on a couple of weeks ago to talk about. They are facilitating the creation of AI agents, and you can kind of buy into them on the platform on a kind of bonding curve, and then they go live, and then you can kind of trade that token live as well. So my thoughts on this is this. The reason why I thought it was important to get into this, and I hold those tokens for full disclosure and some other ones that I haven't mentioned yet. But I got into this move because I thought the L2 experience is overly criticized. Like, it's very, very overly criticized at the moment. And Solana has been presented as the perfect solution because it's so cheap, it's so fast. And actually, when you use Base or when you use other L2s, like, sometimes the experience is really, really good. And Solana's experience is good, but you need these additional bots as well to be able to transact and make things faster. So it's not perfect either, and that can actually get quite expensive. There's a lot of hidden fees. But anyway, Phantom also announced Base support today, which I thought was very interesting, because when I was thinking about this yesterday or a few days ago, I wouldn't be surprised if one of the main reasons why ETH has struggled so bad is because that user experience for the onboarded user when using MetaMask is so horrific that you would just not want to use ETH. Whereas Phantom has always been a great wallet, and therefore, you think that you like Solana when actually I think there's a chance it's not that you like Solana, it's just that you like Phantom. And if Phantom is the way that you interact with Base, is the way that you interact with other L2s, I think there's a reasonable chance that people start to realize, like, I just like this wallet. And there's actually other better wallets as well. But if Phantom's the first one you got into, I think that's pretty meaningful change. My thinking then is that I wouldn't be surprised if some of the mercenary capital shifted to Base in the interim or in the next few weeks, since the only reason people really moved to Sol was because of the smoother meme coin experience. And now what you're seeing with Base is, from those protocols I just mentioned, you've got Clanker churning out meme coins, and also what's very important is that they've become profitable. They've been running to millions of dollars very, very fast. There was Blonde yesterday, which ran to, I think, 9 mil. Bug overnight went to 2 or 3 mil pretty quickly. Better wallets are now available to transact on ETH. So obviously Phantom is going to facilitate that for the people who were not on Solana before, who were not on L2s before. And also I think Base is maybe a better destination for serious AI projects. I think there's something to do with the branding. I think it's something to be adjacent to Coinbase. that people might see some value in.